with Solana, right? I mean, and you guys are getting some sauce right here. Like, and with Solana right here, right? Solana has done some fuck shit. Like there's some stuff coming out with like they may have screwed over some of their validators that aren't in the main pools and stuff out of some serious money. But like we never recommended to actually like Miguel, let me like there's this thing, there's such a infatuation with passive money with people. There really is. It's one of the smartest people and the dumbest it's like the mid curve and like I always see like the giga brains and the mid curvers getting caught with this with their pants down. Is like they're so infatuated with like I put this much in here, it'll pay me this forever, and the yield, and then I'll be able to like, it's kind of
they're playing it like a static market when we're at the least static market you've ever experienced in your goddamn life. Look at inflation, look at the housing market, like the fact that shit is opening boomers' eyeballs and they're being like, what, like that just shows you how insane of a market we're entering into. We're just beginning, right? Like 2020. With the Corona crash and everything, that was just the ring of the bell. Hey, next round is starting after 2008, bros. Like, good luck.
Like, we haven't even started the bullish stuff. We haven't even started rate cuts yet. Rate cuts are coming. They're going to have to print money. Most banks are underwater. We actually have had a conversation with guys in the Citadel and the Crypto Mindset course that they work in banks, and banks are in trouble. A lot of mid-sized and small banks are in big trouble because it's what we've been saying for a long time is that they incorrectly invested. They thought the rates were going to be at zero forever. They put all their money into low-bearing bonds, and they took so interest rate went up. Their bonds went to shit. So what ends up happening is either they take the loss on the L. Well, that hurt my stock. I don't want to do that, so I'll put it in the second bucket where it doesn't count anymore. But since it's out now, I don't have that. Then now I'm short on cash. Shit, and that makes me really eligible for a bank run.
Well, and who's closest to the cash? Oh, these large banks. Well, maybe I'll just let them absorb me.
Yeah. So there's happening right now and then also this is something that Charlie was talking about. Like this is where a big Charlie thing right here, right? Let me give Charlie some flowers here. He was one of the guys. He's consistently been doing this for a long time now. Is the digital currency war, and there's supposed to be there's actually we're in the middle of a consolidation of banking right now. That it's not going to be the level to like what Europe is doing in other countries, but we're probably going to lose 30 to 40% of all banks. They're going to be exorbitant.
And I'm glad that the politicians are finally pushing back on the central bank digital currency bullshit, because I was a little bit just being like, yeah, all these politicians want control, but the Republicans, to be honest, are actually pushing back on that, which I'm pleasantly surprised, but very surprised.
And a lot of this based off of Trump being so positive on it. I mean, he's just destroying everybody. He's just social media game destroying. I mean, even people that would have been his enemies, they have a conversation with him, and they're like even what's his name from All In? What's the guy from All In? The All In podcast. He just recently had like a whole thing on it where like Chamath had a dinner with Trump, and was basically he said, "This guy honey dicked me. I totally like him now. Oh my god, like oh my god." And he basically got what he got him as like, I'm going to allow tech to flourish, and I'm trying to tax tech nothing. I love you. That's basically what Chamath is like. You say you're going to let me continue making money in tech like crazy, and you're not going to tax us? That's right. This guy is not that bad. Yeah, he hates Mexico.
I'm starting to like this a little bit. Yeah.
These immigrants are kind of annoying if I'm being honest.
Well, to be honest, they both sides still don't. They treat that it's the same pawn, just they treat it a little bit differently.